why you should never get emotionally attached to women. Now, let's get into it. The reason why you should never get emotionally attached to women is because you know their emotions change. They go up and they go down. That's how women is. Their emotions change, their feelings change very quickly. Their body is always changing. You guys need to understand this. And since their emotions are always changing, she might feel like it's a better dude that got more than you, that's doing better than you. That's at a higher tax bracket than you are. You should never get emotionally attached to women. She might feel like having intercourse with a dude that got more than you, or with your friend. You guys need to understand this. Another reason why you shouldn't get emotionally attached to women is because you know that women, they're not loyal. They're not truly loyal. They're not loyal to nothing. They gonna want some red bottoms, and then they gonna lead them to a side for years until they get dustied up. And then she gonna switch to Christian Louboutin. She gonna want some Christian Louboutin. They always changing. They're just always changing. So what make you think that she won't replace you and change you? You know, exchange you with another dude. What makes you think that she won't do that? I want you to answer that question. They're not loyal to anything. They see a guy with a nicer car, they want to ride in it. You know, they see their favorite celebrity, you know, right in front of you, they'll walk up to him and kiss him on the cheek. Or on the lips, try to. Or touch his slab. If you know what I mean. They ain't loyal. Another reason why you shouldn't get emotionally attached to women is because women, you should never take women too serious. Period. You should just never take them too serious. Because you know their nature. They're not meant to be taken serious at all, man. You guys gotta stop taking women too serious. Yeah, you play with them and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And have fun with them. But never take them too serious. This is another reason why you shouldn't get emotionally attached to a woman. Because if you take her too serious, she's not going to take you that serious. Women are backwards. They think backwards. You invest more and more and more, and the more she's going to pull back and invest less into you. That doesn't seem like a good deal. That doesn't seem like a good deal at all. Another reason why you shouldn't get emotionally attached to women is because women, they always want to try out a new shiny toy. They do. These women want to try different men out. You think they're going to stop, you know, and just be loyal to you all of a sudden? No, they're not. They want to try different guys out. You think you the only one that's taking her on a date? You think you the only one that's doing that during the week? You guys got to be kidding me, man. You guys got to think more broader. You're not the only one. So don't get emotionally attached. This is why you never get emotionally attached to a woman. Because she's always monkey branching. She's always monkey branching. She always want to try out, you know, a different bag of candy in the machine. She always gonna, you know, try to punch a different number. She always gonna try a different soda. Women like to try different things. Women like to try different men. This is why another reason why you shouldn't get emotionally attached to a woman. Another reason why you shouldn't get emotionally attached to a woman is because you know that she's just a waste of time. Just think about this. All the females that you took out on dates, ever since you were in high school or when you turned 18, all the females you took out on dates, and most of them, and basically none of them ain't in your life no more. You're just not in your life no more. All that money that you spent, all that investing, all those thousands of dollars that you know what you could have did with all that type of money like that? Those thousands of dollars that you spent on females that you thought that was yours. So you got emotionally attached. But she wasn't emotionally attached. You know what you could have did with all that money? It's crazy. You should never get emotionally attached to a woman. You should never ever get emotionally attached to a woman. Just think about your past relationships. You playing that nice guy role. You playing that good guy role. I'm gonna say the good guy role. And it's like, it was just, everything you did was never enough. That's another reason why you should never get emotionally attached to a woman. Because every single thing that you do for them is never enough. They want the world and they want the stars. They want the whole world and they want the stars. You can never do enough for a woman. No matter what you do, you can never satisfy her. That's another reason you should never get emotionally attached to a woman. You can never ever truly satisfy a woman. They want more and more and more and more. The reason why they want more and more and more and more is because they're just not satisfied. So what you think that she's going to be, satisfied with you as a man? No, she's not. She's going to want more different guys and more different guys and more different guys. That's just common sense. I'm trying to help you guys out. You guys got to understand that, man. Y'all dudes be getting so wrapped up and attached to these females. And they're not even emotionally attached to you. They don't even care about you. They just want to use you temporarily. For whatever they want. They don't care nothing about you. You guys got to understand that. These women, they not like the women in the, in the 1700s. They just not like those type of women. This is a whole different era. These women like the, they 304s. They like to move, She going. They always going. They always on the go. You guys need to understand that. Another reason why you shouldn't get emotionally attached to a woman is because she only loves what make her feel good. She only loves what make her feel good. She only gravitates towards what make her feel good. She only, give attention to what make her feel good. You can have a whole woman, right? And then she's, She meets some guy at her job or at the store when you're not there, and they exchange number because that guy, maybe he was better looking than you, or maybe, you know, he might be was a celebrity. She might run into a celebrity, or she might ran into some guy, you know, that's just higher up in a higher scale that make more money than you. Let's say, I'm gonna just say she ran up to a celebrity. Ran into a celebrity, they exchange numbers. Your girl gone, bro. If she went up to one of her favorite celebrities, your girl gone, bro, and you not there, it's going down. These females will cheat on you, like with no remorse. These women don't have no souls these days. That's why you should never get emotionally attached to women. These women these days have no soul. They don't care what you've done for them in the past. They don't care how many times you bent over backwards and hurt your back for them. They don't care how many times you paid their bills. They don't care about that. They don't care how many shoes you bought them. They don't care about that. The only thing they care about is themselves. They're selfish, not selfless. They selfish. This is why you should never get emotionally attached to a woman, because she's selfish. If she have a better chance to get into a relationship with some guy that's top notch, you know, he making good money a year, way more than you. If she had that chance to get with him, she'll do it like in a quick second. She'll forget you. She won't even respect you no more. Her respect level for you will be done. She will sleep with him. She will sell her soul for what he, you know, she'll sell her body, sell her soul for what he is doing for her. This is why, another reason why you should never get emotionally attached to these women. They will sell their soul behind your back for a guy that's, you know, that's buying them better stuff than you is. You know, better material, for materialistic, you know, things. They'll sell their soul for that, for those Balenciagas. They'll sell their souls for that Prada, that Gucci, that Fendi. They'll sell their soul for all that. These women don't belong to you. That's another reason why you should never get emotionally attached to a woman. She really doesn't belong to you. That's really not yours, bro. That's just your temporary term. She's not yours, bro. These women for everybody. They sleep with everybody. You gotta understand that, bro. These women, they for the streets. They belong to the streets. You gotta get that through your thick head, man. This is why, you know, you should never get emotionally attached to a woman. And another reason why you should never get emotionally attached to a woman is because they don't get into relationships to love. They get into relationships to manipulate, to gain love from you. Yeah. Yeah. They try to manipulate you with their body in exchange for material things. She'll let you smash if you take her to this store. She'll let you smash if you take her to that store. Or to that restaurant. Another reason why you should never, ever get emotionally attached to a woman is because they're just not genuine. They're just not genuine. Like men are. You know, men are quick to spend money on a woman quick, you know, to show love and not have any bad intentions toward it. You know, he'll just spend it on it because, you know, he love her. He like her character. He like how she looks. You know? But it's a whole different ball game when it comes down to women. And this is why you should never ever get emotionally attached to a woman. It's Coleman.